Hi everyone, welcome to second module of session 8. In continuation to our previous module, let us discuss in this video the second set of roadblocks for creativity. So there are 15, no, the list of 15 roadblocks no, um, intended to discuss here. And these, the 15, the first five roadblocks we discussed in the previous video module. And in this video module, we are going to discuss the second set of roadblocks for creativity. So with this, you can see the learning objective is, it is to understand the second set of roadblocks or the barriers of creativity. And as usual, we know that it is something related to the behavioral aspect of entrepreneur and who actually think the beyond normal thought process with the imaginary or intuitions to come out with the new ideas. So in that context, we are just looking at so what are the limitations and what are the barriers or what are the the issues that actually stops the individual to think differently and come out with creativity. So, right. So we have, as I was mentioning, there are 15 the roadblocks, potential roadblocks or barriers for creativity. So the second set, no, that is from 6th to 10th. So we discuss in this module. So the sixth one is the fear of being laughed at, lack of knowledge, and irrational and then partial decisions, laziness, and insecurity of at work, right? So if you look at the first one, the fear of being laughed at, it is very the common in societies like developing nations, where you'll find if someone is thinking differently or someone is coming out with a new idea, there are the more number of people to look at and find fault with that. Say for example, if someone says that in the in a classroom context, if someone says that I want to become IAS officer, there are many people to laugh at. So because the person ambition and the person intention and the person's imagination about the future, sometimes a kind of laughing the point for others. So if an individual having that kind of the tendency, if I say something, if I just come out with a new idea, so what will happen to my myself, and because others they may look at me and then they laugh at me. So this kind of the situation, a kind of barrier for innovation and then creativity of an individual. So in the organizational context, if you see that the few people neither give their the war ideas nor they have the imaginative the power because of this fear or because of this kind of the mindset, because so they look at others, it shows that the lack of self confidence and inferiority complex, and then the person is not believing very strongly himself or herself. That is the main problem. So on the contrary, you can see that what is what to talk about appreciating the ideas and thinking and contribution of others. So they make fun of those the persons, such as the behavior is a barrier to the creativity in entrepreneurship. So because there is some kind of the feeling inside that if I just come out with a new idea, so others the blame or others laugh at it, and then others may not appreciate it. So if that kind of environment is a kind of barrier. So due to that apprehension of being laughed at, so the subordinates and even the managers in the organizations, they don't get inspired, or they won't come out with any kind of creativity ideas. So this is the main problem of organizational context, where individual have that kind of nature, and then thinking that no, there is a the fear of being laughed at. So because of so their new ideas. So that kind of environment needs to be changed when you want to encourage the creativity in the organizations. So the second most important thing in the list is in this module. So lack of knowledge. So if you look at the knowledge point of view, so creativity comes out of sufficient backup and sufficient data or knowledge that is there already in the mind of the person. So if the stuff is there inside, so that you know that what is what, and you have a clarity of various issues, so that will help you to come out with the creative ideas. So the creative person should essentially have the knowledge of various subjects time and circumstances, market and production methods, and then production the process. So one has to understand all these so that the person can come out with appropriate new idea or new thought that is more relevant and applicable in the given context. Otherwise, what are the new idea that you are just coming out, so that may not be relevant. So you have to understand the whole picture and the whole no, the ground, so that you can come out with a new idea which is going to add value to the no, the system, right? So if he lacks it, so then what happens? The person will not be able to understand the importance of the creativity behavior and creative thoughts. So that is my main reason. So the relevant knowledge of that the context is very much essential for a person to come out with the creativity. So if it is lacking, so that itself is a kind of limitation for creativity. So the third one is irrational and then partial decision. So in small scale organizations, the managers and then their subordinates take decisions on various issues without giving the proper thought to the no, issues, or adopt the partial attitude in the decision. So this is the most important aspect, because no, this limited resources, limited the space and then scope. So in that, what will happen, and then people no, come out with a kind of irrational and then no, irrelevant or partial decisions about the various issues. So that actually kills the creativity of the individuals. In such conditions, creativity is altogether lost, and or for the future are also good imaginary power is not expected from that condition. So it is better that no, whatever that decision that we are going to take, so let us give a space to the people who are actually involving, and give necessary support and then freedom to think freely, so that they can come out with new ideas out of their imaginary power. So that kind of environment supposed to be created with our decisions. No, so then the another most important thing is laziness. So it is something about a person's attitude about self. Like laziness is a serious demerit of an individual, which stops a man to do something to make advance in life. So because lazy in the sense you are hiding your strength, you are hiding your energy, hiding your the competency, and hiding no, yourself not doing anything. So that is because of the mindset, right? Such persons avoid all types of thinking, because thinking itself, the person feels that it's a burden, right? In that case, nothing is going to happen. New imagination will not be there. Doing work properly will not be there. So that is going to create a lot of issues in the organization. So laziness should not be there with the individual. If anyone is with lazy, so this the creativity is far away from that person, right? So goes on to work with routine by using the obsolete, right, methods and then techniques. So the same thing is a routine. So nothing you will find any change. So whatever happened yesterday, today also the same thing. Tomorrow also is going to the same thing that happened the last year, and then this year and the next year also the same thing. So there is no change. So there is no new method or new techniques in the present operation. So that is not going to work out with the no, organization, so that they can't show any kind of difference in their product and services in the market, right? So that happens because of laziness. So hence such a tendency no, the create the barriers to creativity in entrepreneurship, because one has to be very very away from the laziness, and then we should not keep that in our no, operations, in our lifestyle, so that we can come out with creative thoughts. So in this module, the last no, the barrier is insecurity of work. So for example, no, by creativity and then creative behavior, so new thinking or new ideas, the development of new the commodities and then applications of new no, constitutions, they create an apprehension of being unsecured. So by surplus working or do not have work. So when there is no sufficient work no, at workplace, and when that is giving a kind of indication that whatever that you are thinking, it is not useful, it is not at all relevant, and there is no application, and then no, this job what I'm doing and then what I'm thinking, so there is no link, and the organization not going to use whatever that I'm just going to give new idea. So in that context, you can see that so the insecure no, insecurity of work, so itself is a limitation for a creativity. The people stop thinking because of that kind of working environment and working conditions, right? So with this, let me stop here the second set of the barriers of creativity, and again looking forward to meet you in the video 38. Thank you very much.